Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Crazy Monkey here again. This will be another update about the big, huge Trump tax cut. A few days ago, it looked like they were going to pass it. We're right now December 7. Yeah, we're December 7, 2017. It looked like they're going to pass it now. They're having, I guess, a few hurdles, but I think it will still pass, unfortunately. And I just want to say, I've read about the tax cut, I've studied it more, and I am just vehemently against this tax cut. I mean, this tax cut is just absolutely horrendous for us middle-class people. You know, us middle-class people get very little tax cut. We get very, very little. You know, the bulk of the tax cut is for the corporations, the big, huge, globalist, mega, internationalist corporations. They get the majority of the tax cut money. We get virtually nothing. And then I just found out recently that our income brackets will get lowered with the tax cuts. We get a few $100 lousy tax cut, but then those income brackets go back up in 2019 to 2024. Our income taxes will go back up. So we don't even get a tax cut. We just get a temporary few $100 tax cut, and then it goes back up, so we get no tax cut at all. That's basically what happens for us middle class people. And then meanwhile, the corporations, you know, these billionaire CEOs of the corporations, their corporate tax cuts are permanent. They're permanent. So they get a permanent tax cut. Our tax cut's only temporary. It's even more disgusting. You know, the more research I've done, the more disgusting it is. And now I got an article right here about a Republican that says after the tax cuts, they're probably gonna have to go after Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. They're probably gonna have to go after our Social Security. They're probably gonna have to massively, massively cut our Social Security, essentially to pay for these terrible, nasty tax cuts for the corporate globalist, corporate elites. And I just think it's totally disgusting. And I'm going to show you that article right now. Another thing too about these tax cuts, it gets even worse. It gets even worse. I got an article right here from Breitbart. The Senate authored tax reform is going to help the illegals claim a giant child tax credit. This is an article from Breitbart. This is the Senate authored tax cut thing they're doing, which is absolutely disgusting, is going to help the illegal aliens claim a child tax credit. I'm going to read you this article real quick. All right, here it is. Evidence emerged Monday as Republicans celebrated the Senate's passage of Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. The small changes were made in the Senate to the bill's language, which would allow illegal aliens to continue to claim the child welfare tax credit. This is just utterly disgusting. So basically, here's how it is. Senate marked up the bill. The language was tweaked to allow some illegals to continue to claim the benefit. The text of the version of the Senate eventually passed reads, "No credit shall be allowed under this section to a taxpayer with respect to any qualifying child unless the taxpayer includes the name and social security number of such qualifying child on the tax credit." So that means they use their illegal anchor baby social security number. That's right, folks. They use the illegal anchor baby. I mean, the illegal alien. The illegal alien uses the anchor baby, because the anchor baby is technically a citizen. Unfortunately, it shouldn't be like that. But because the anchor baby is considered a citizen, they use the anchor baby social security number. They use the anchor baby social security number, and that's how they get the massive welfare tax credit. So basically, you can read all about it. It says many illegal aliens have children with SSN, that social security number. So basically what that means is they're commonly known as anchor babies. So the anchor babies, the mother will use the anchor baby's social security number to get this massive welfare tax credit. And this is what Republicans are allowing to happen. This is what Republicans are allowing to happen. So they're gonna do this massive, you know, allowing the illegal aliens to get this massive tax credit with their anchor babies. That's going to just flood the country with millions and millions of illegals having millions and millions of anchor babies to get this free money. It's disgusting. It's just totally disgusting. You know, it's just so sick. And this article is right now. This was just posted a few days ago. From Breitbart. Here's the link. This is from Breitbart. And you should read it yourself. I strongly suggest you read this article yourself. It's a really good article. It really shows how just completely hypocritical the Republicans are and how they're not providing us the solution. They're not going to make our wages go up. They're just going to keep flooding the country with massive millions and millions of illegals, and our wages are just going to keep collapsing. You know, and again, this is the Republicans doing this. This is the Republican Republican party doing this. Here's another article right here. My battery is literally almost dead, so I'm going to go real quick. Here's another article about the tax cut. All right, so here it is. This is from theweek.com. Let me just show you that link real quick. This is another article about them gutting our Social Security and Medicare. Here it is. Here it is. GOP senator says tax cut must be followed by structural changes to Social Security and Medicare. They're going to gut our Social Security. It's so sick. This is from something from Senator Marco Rubio, a Republican rhino from Florida. This is what he says. It says, I analyze this very differently than most, Rubio said. Many argue that you can't cut taxes because it would drive up the deficit, but we have to do these things to generate economic growth, which generates revenue by reducing spending. That will mean instituting structural changes to Social Security, our Social Security, and Medicare for the future. He suggested reducing benefits. That means gutting our Social Security benefits and raising the retirement age so we never can collect, because the retirement age is going to be raised so high we'll probably not live that long. It's disgusting. It's so sick. It's just so fucking sick. They give these tax cuts to the billionaire elites, and then they're going to gut our Social Security, and I think it's fucking sick.